Digital Romance TV.
Welcome to Digital Romance TV. I'm author and relationship coach Denise J Charles, co-founder of Better Blends Relationship Institute and Red Apples at WordPress.com. Today we're going to spend a few minutes looking at the critical issue of knowing when exactly is it right to kick a relationship to the curb. In other words, we're going to be examining common relationship red flags. What are those things that we need to take note of when we're going to decide whether or not we're going to stay in a relationship or whether we're going to walk away? This is a question which someone posed. Denise, I'm not totally happy with my relationship. My partner in many ways is overbearing, but I've been waiting so long for a relationship to happen. Should I walk away or should I just hang in there? Well, really and truly, it is dangerous to be so much in love with love, to be so desperate for marriage or to be in a committed relationship that we would put up with any and everything in the name of love. Because really and truly, love is not just about loving someone and sacrificing for them, etc. Love is also about having a healthy regard for ourselves. It's also about loving and holding ourselves in the highest esteem. So we're going to be examining common behaviors that we need to look out for when we're going to make that decision about whether or not we're going to stay or whether we're going to go. The first relationship red flag that I'm going to point out is the issue of being overtly possessive. Is your partner possessive and manipulative? Is he controlling? Does he try to control every aspect of your life? Does he try to manipulate your time with friends and family? Does he try to make you feel guilty when you want to pursue something that you want to do? Does he try to make it seem as if you're hurting him constantly when you pursue your own dreams? Does he try to lay a guilt trip on you? And if your partner is displaying this type of manipulative, controlling behavior, if he's terribly possessive, he wants to determine what you wear every day, what shoes you buy, what lipstick you wear, it can run the whole gamut of so many different behaviors. If your partner is like this, then this is a behavior you need to take note of as a very significant relationship red flag. Red flag number 2, your partner is emotionally abusive or physically abusive. Well, we're all fairly aware of what it means to be physically abusive. Whether your partner hits you, cuffs you, shakes your body, does something to you to harm you physically, that's something that's pretty easy to recognize. The emotional abuse is something that might take a bit more skill to recognize because it can be so subtle at times. It can also be overt. So whether or not he calls you names, he causes you to feel badly about yourself by telling you that you'll never amount to anything or that you can't achieve anything without his help, or he tries to make you feel bad about yourself, he tries to make you feel bad about the goals you're trying to pursue. Those might be overt ways where he's trying to be emotionally abusive. But maybe more covert ways of emotional abuse is really withholding support. Not telling you when you might be making a mistake, not telling you where you might be going wrong, deliberately trying to sabotage something that you might be doing, a goal that you might be pursuing or something like that. Those are also ways in which he might be showing that he's emotionally abusive. So this is something that you need to take note of, the issue of emotional or physical abuse. Does your partner lack integrity? Does he lie and cheat on taxes, or does he steal from work? Now, this may seem like something where you may say, well, he's stealing from work, he's not stealing from me. But it says a lot about his character. If he's going to be willing to take things away from work that he shouldn't, or he's willing to lie or cheat to get money that he shouldn't have, then it says a lot for how he's going to perhaps conduct business in your relationship. And I'm not just talking about financial business, although that might have something to do with it, but I'm also looking in terms of his honesty. How is he going to deal with you? Is he going to let you know about other things that he might need to let you know about? Maybe if he has children from a previous relationship, if he was married before, are there things he's going to hide from you? Is he going to be unfaithful to you? So things like examining his integrity. If there's anything to call his integrity into question, then certainly this is a serious relationship red flag. Red flag number 4. Your partner fails to establish appropriate boundaries with individuals of the opposite sex. This is a biggie for most of us women. Does he have very, very close female friends that you know nothing about? Are his close female friends also your friends? Does he spend long hours on the internet talking to women in private chat rooms, or does he have friends on Facebook where that you don't know about, women friends that he's maybe discussing intimate things with, and so on? This is something that you need to take note of, because it's going to spell danger for your relationship further down the road if he's unable to detach or put other types of relationships within the right context. And you would want to feel that, you know, there's nothing hidden in your relationship, especially where another woman is concerned. So this is a significant relationship red flag if he has problems establishing correct boundaries with other women. Your fifth relationship red flag: your partner's relationship with siblings and parents is overtly dependent, it is disrespectful, or it is conflict filled. If your partner is having a significant problem with his parents, his mother and father, his siblings, I'm not saying that people can't have problems with their family and that we shouldn't be in a relationship with such an individual, but I'm saying if it is extreme and he's really having a significant challenge dealing with his family and dealing with his siblings, etc., if this is an unexplored issue, he's not spoken to you about it, or he's not sought counseling about it, he's not trying to get help with respect to this, then this may speak to the fact that there may be some serious family issues, some skeletons in the closet, as it were, some things that he needs to deal with. And it is very likely that if he does not deal with these issues, then he's going to bring them into the relationship with you, and that's going to spell trouble down the road if those issues are not settled. So really, making a decision about whether you're going to stay or whether you're going to walk away, it is something that is very individual. It will depend on how far along maybe you are in your relationship. Are you just committed to each other? Are you married? Are you engaged? And walking away is a viable option if any of these things I've noted are in your relationship. But at the same time, that decision ultimately is yours, because you can seek counseling intervention with a relationship coach like myself. You can try the route of loving confrontation, loving but firm confrontation, because love must be tough. And really, I hope that these points have helped you to make that decision about when you should stay and when you should kick that relationship to the curb. Thanks for joining me for Digital Romance TV. I'm Denise J Charles. See you next time.